Hey everyone, welcome back to EWOD, brought to you by Skills Language Academy. My name is Kevin. Today's EWOD is going to be real quick and easy, but I think it's going to help out a lot of you students, especially if you're a Chinese speaker, because I see a lot of this mistakes going on in my classes, and I think a lot of it has to do with the way that Chinese is directly translated into English, okay? So I see this mistake way too much, all right? It's not really that hard to correct. So hopefully today's EWOD is going to tell you a little bit about how to avoid making that mistake. What I'm talking about is the difference between really and very and when to use it, okay? Just the other day, one of my students said, "I very like the MBA." Okay, now this sentence sounds really weird to a native speaker, okay? He should have said, "I really like the MBA." But why? Why do you use really and why do you use very? Okay, well, let's take a look. The first one, let's take a look at very. So we're going to use very with adjectives. Okay, so if you use an adjective in the sentence, you can use very. So he is very tall. Tall being the adjective, so we can use very. This problem is very difficult. Difficult, also an adjective, so we're going to use very. All right. Next thing we use it with is adverbs. Okay. I sing very well. Well is an adverb, so we can use very. She runs very quickly. Quickly is your adverb. Again, we're going to use very. Okay? Now let's talk about really. Now this is where a lot of mistakes come in because really and very are very similar. Okay? So you can also use really with adjectives or ADJs, as I like to say. You can also use really with adverbs. Okay? But the difference between really and very is now you can use really with verbs. Okay? You can't use very with verbs. You can only use really. So you have this sentence, like what my students should have said is, "I really like the MBA," because like is a verb, so we have to use really. She really enjoys reading books. Enjoys is your verb, so we have to use really. So in these two examples, you can't use very, okay? But in all these examples, you can also use really. So you can say, he is really tall. This problem is really difficult. I sing really well, okay? So that's where a lot of mistakes come in because really and very are very similar, okay? But just remember, if you're using a verb, you have to use really, you can't use very. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the EWOD. If you guys are all mixed up about what is a verb, what is an adjective, what is an adverb, okay, you can go back and watch EWOD number 1, Parts of Speech, and you can click on the link right here. Okay? Now, for your homework, what I want you guys to do in the comments below, go ahead and make one sentence with really and one sentence with very. Okay? If the sentences are good, I'll like your comment. If not, then I'll make your corrections and tell you why. All right, thanks for watching. See you next time.